Addressing journalists in Kampala, the party Secretary General Gerard Siranda said LCs play a vital role in society and therefore shouldn't be taken for granted. He urged the government through the Ministry of Local Government to go to Parliament and secure funds for the LCs elections through a supplementary budget.
But also to ask government, we have seen a lot of supplementary budgets. Why don't you do supplementary budget for LC election? We have seen a lot of borrowing. Remember, even when you want to do a visibility study for a project, you need an LC. We have borrowed money to build roads. We now need activities on those roads to bring back the money. And the LC structure is important. So if you do supplementary budget for State House, supplementary budget for this lady you had given coffee, why don't you do a supplementary budget to do an LC election and women council? Because for me, this is very important that the president can as well sacrifice part of his budget line because he's a people-based leader to make sure that LC elections are done.
Siranda urged the government to consider joining local council 1 elections with the national elections because this will help reduce the budget expenditure.
What we would do is to provide ballot boxes from LC1 to councillors, so that every time we are doing election, we do one election. Then we can even take 2 days to announce. Start with the president, then you come to Parliament, then you come to local council 5, and LC1, so that we assign presiding officers for the same day, rather than wasting a lot of resources and having imbalances where a term of office for local council 1 and women council is expiring in the middle of the term of the president and parliament. That will save a lot of things and will save us from too much electioneering.
The current local council 1 leaders were elected in August 2018 and their term of office expired on July 10th. Before 2018, Uganda had taken a period of 17 years without electing local council leaders. On the other hand, DP has announced a National Executive Committee meeting from the 20th to 21st of July 2023 to discuss the financial report and the way forward for the Democratic Party.